incredible.
I detect... above normal temperatures. The ambient temperature is normal. Andromeda plant sample.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Samnith on the Hyperion to investigate further.
And she says no, I'm at a guest at the party. That's the remnant derelict Morta's obsessed with.
Detecting deep seismic activity in this area.
That thing is massive. I wonder what brought it down.
Wanna bet we're gonna run into a bunch of angry remnant?
Yep.
Trapped and cranky remnant. Bodies, electricity arcing. We don't want to go in there.
Pathfinder, your shields will not withstand this for long.
Find a way around this.
Pathfinder, your shields will not withstand this for long.
We need to find a way around this.
Giving shield assist. There's more around every corner. Watch your 6, and your 3, and your 9, and your... we need more glyphs.
Should be enough glyphs.
The interface failed, Pathfinder. It appears that was incorrect. The interface failed, Pathfinder. It appears that was incorrect. The interface failed, Pathfinder. It appears that was incorrect.
Hostiles ahead!
Pathfinder, your shields will not withstand this for long.
Bolstering all shields!
find a way around this. Nice work.
Don't look at me. I can't solve it. New armor, well-maintained weapons. I take it you're not one of the locals.
Think I'll stick out?
Like water in the desert. My boss in here picked up on you from the second you landed.
So you work for the water merchant?
I designed the filtration systems. Now I keep them from breaking down in the heat.
You're an engineer?
Of sorts. On Kadara, I designed defense systems for the settlements. Specialized in hidden traps to use in the dark. I can't continue.
Why?
It's why the Paradise does so well. Water isn't the only commodity, we have shade.
How'd you end up here?
Same as anyone. I was desperate. Run up a debt. I have to say life isn't bad here. I move between the Paradise and New Chunk. Sometimes I even go to the flop house to buy extra parts from the scavengers. Still, I miss the exciting stuff. Felt like I was making a difference when I built defense systems.
I should get going.
Careful out.
Everyone's treating you good, I hope.
You have a pretty good attitude for a place like this.
I've got nothing to complain about.
Yeah?
I don't mean to brag, but absolutely.
What can I buy?
Well, well, look at you. I'm good at reading people. Want
Shoot.
a pathfinder?
Impressed?
How'd you know?
I cheated. I run salvage to Kadara. Word travels fast there. Should hear what the collective is saying about you.
Well, now I'm curious.
I won't repeat it, for your sake.
You must deal with the scavengers a lot.
No more than I have to. Slavery, cannibalism, gang leader worship. It's enough to make my skin crawl.
I plan to keep my distance.
Smart. But it's not just the gang leaders. The ones in the Paradise are dangerous too. This is supposed to be a neutral zone, but I don't trust the scavengers to follow the rules.
You said you run salvage to Kadara. How does that work?
The scavengers come from Hell's Promise to sell me their scraps. I pay them.
Charming.
I haul my loot to Kadara and sell to the merchant. Sloane takes her cut, naturally, but mostly I make... Sometimes I even buy water from Ania and sell it at a premium.
If you say so. What's your take on Eladin?
If the worm or the gang leaders don't kill you, the heat in Ataraxia will. I don't know how anyone can live here.
Somehow they make it work.
Barely. At least once a trip, an escaped slave or ex-cultist tries to bribe me for a ride out of here. Except the Krogan. I've seen New Tachanka. We'd all be lucky to have a setup like theirs.
Got info on someone named Isabel?
What am I, your personal database?
Come on. You're the only one here who doesn't want to kill me. Just
Fine, fine. I've never met her, but... Mention a cave out in the dunes. This is the nav point, just...
all of El.
Good point.
Take it easy.
Missed a shot or two back there, huh?
2 words, Harper. Covering and fire. Can get you a picture book if you need one.
Nah, I wouldn't deprive an old man of his bedtime reading.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Activating automated forward station deployment. Heat levels increasing. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
find a way around this.
Drac, will you clean your armor? It smells moving in and picking out wallpaper.
Hey, if you don't like the smell, you can,
You okay?
Got it. Oof, so cool in here. So nice.
Eladin's a mystery to me. It's hellish. Hot.
Lawless, crazy, murderous. Never mind the water mafia.
gotta be a big reward for those scavengers to put up with the risk.
Information from Kadara lists raw materials from remnant architecture as extremely profitable.
There's a lot of damage in here. Better watch our step. Hopefully we can find a route to the drive core, then get out of here.
That also means the killer bots. I won't complain.
This is probably the...
The drive core's not here. Someone's been here, but they didn't come in the way we just did. Couldn't have.
A crash like this? There must be another entrance.
That's what we get for coming in the right way.
So who has it?
Scavengers? Gotta be.
I agree. Seems like the most likely culprit. We just have to find our way out and track them down.
Huh. I don't think these belong here.
Flares? That's not remnant tech.
The intruders must have entered from this direction.
Remnant. More flares. Seems like the right direction.
Very kind of these thieves to leave us a clear trail.
Pretty handy. I'd hate to get lost in here.
True. Feels like one wrong step might get you impaled.
The dead scavengers. I'm not surprised they're getting their asses kicked.
is how they got in, whoever it was.
It doesn't make sense that Mortis people took the drive core. If they knew about this entrance, why would they try to break in?
Finally, back out into the bright, scorching light of day.
Yep, sun. Relentless sun.
We've got a lock on your position. Sending down a forward station. Subi, Sam's uploaded a signature from the remnant drive core housing. Can you trace it?
Tricky from our position. It won't be a full scan.
Give me whatever you can. We need to find out who stole it.
Scavenger scum.
Okay, think I've got something. I've updated your nav system.
Fiends, plural. Fantastic.
We're sure this is the right spot?
I'm sure.
Perfect. How come the right spot is never by a quiet pond or in a field of wildflowers?
I cannot pinpoint my scans until we are closer.
Let's go. Fiend steak for supper.
Pathfinder, that signature Sam uploaded for the missing remnant drive core, it's near your present location. Scanning the area should narrow the search radius.
Thanks, Subi. Sam, scan the area.
These scavengers are scum, but also desperate, and desperate is bad.
What's this thing worth to them?
Their friends died for it, so a lot.
Scan is complete. By my calculations, the drive core is here.
Wait until Mortis sees us with her drive core.
No drive core here. Suvi, Sam, what's going on?
The drive core was here, Pathfinder, by the strength of the signature, not long ago.
Of all the shitty luck. Sometimes I think I'm unlucky. In general, I mean. You can be honest. It's possible, right? Could even be genetic.
You need to talk to Lexi about that one.
Think I'd rather not.
scavengers ahead, if the sun didn't get them first.
Pathfinder, the salvage ahead attracted scavengers.
Nice work.
Looks like outlaws. Scanned energy signature help us find the drive core again.
The drive core emitted a unique reading that I haven't encountered before in Remnant tech. It took a great deal of power to run that ship, whatever its purpose.
Suvi, keep your eyes on this and give us an update when we get closer. Don't want to overshoot.
Heat levels increasing.
For the remnant drive core was detected. We'll need to scan the area to zero in on the signal.
Thanks, Suvi. Looks like we missed the action this time.
I think I know these Krogan. They aren't Morta's group.
Let's scan the bodies before they turn to dust, shall we?
Before we do.
Pathfinder, I'm scanning the unique signature from the drive core, but it's clearly not here.
Yeah, I got that part.
Which is why I specified clearly.
It's too hot to chase these thieves all over this planet. The drive core must be powerful to be worth killing and dying for.
And the winner here took off with it.
Seems to...
Password. Why would you ever write down your password?
Scavengers set up a dune camp. Stay on guard.
Of course, the best thing about the rebellions was XakeR the Warlord, my ancestor.
Every Krogan propping up a bar says she's their ancestor.
But how many have the clan brands to prove it?
Never wanted to get that close.
Well, now's your chance. They're on my...
I'll take your word for it, Drac.
Stories about this place. Better keep our heads down.
You ever hear the saying, honor among thieves?
Yeah. An honorable knife in the back is still a knife.
This is the flop house, where all the scum gather.
Eldon will never be a safe place to settle unless they're gone.
Then let's get them.
Look, over there. Signs of an outpost.
Disable the alarm before it attracts reinforcements, Pathfinder.
Locked. They must have barricaded themselves in. What now?
If we can find a security terminal, I may be able to attempt to bypass the locks remotely.
Mining outpost failed. Abandoned. Looks like outlaws. Incoming shuttle, Pathfinder. Now you're
Field assist.
We should go after Ryder. I mean, think about how much the Nexus will pay to get their Pathfinder back.
You crazy? There's a Krogan in the Pathfinder's crew, and who knows what else? We wouldn't get within 20 feet.
Reload! I don't think we'll last much longer in this.
Bolstering all shields.
We need to get out of this heat zone.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
Give me shield assist!
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Give me shield assist!
We need to get out of this heat zone.
Good work.
Enemies incoming! Giving shield assist! Stay down! Right between the eyes. Ready!
I detect above normal temperatures.
That's teamwork.
That's one.
Environmental.
It's locked.
Security must be disabled to open this door, Pathfinder. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Boost enabled! Running through! Shield boost enabled!
Pathfinder, reinforcements will arrive soon.
Clear!
We should go after Ryder. I mean, think about how much the Nexus will pay to get their Pathfinder back.
You crazy? There's a...
Almost there, Pathfinder. Just one more console to disable the door.
Outlaws!
I can bypass the command center's doors from here, Pathfinder. Please try to remain within range of the console until the process is complete.
Get ready, kid. They know we're here.
Let's Let's hope that stops.
Form up, outlaws.
Pathfinder, I have bypassed security. You can now enter the command center. I detect above normal temperatures.
Target's down.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
I hate this place.
What now?
Lost 2 more people today. This sinkhole just opened up beneath them. Sometimes this all feels like a bad dream.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
There. Let's hope that stops them.
Oh, this should be fun.
console opens a door to a nearby bunker.
What are we waiting for? Let's go find it.
Alarms disabled, Pathfinder.
Repositioning.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Heat levels increasing. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Gotta do something, kid. Can't let these scavengers murder those people.
We should get to that site as soon as we can.
I detect above normal temperatures. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
We need to get out of this heat zone. to get out.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. Environment check.
I don't think we'll
Temperatures are
last much
within
longer in this.
acceptable parameters.
We need.
I detect above normal temperatures.
I don't think we'll last much longer in this. There. Security disabled. Anything else, Sam?
No, Pathfinder. You should have access to the storage closet now. I detect above normal temperatures. The ambient temperature is normal. Life support restored.
We still have that drive core reading, right? We need to get it back.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
What are they shooting at us for?
Hiding something.
Like a drive core, for instance?
We double-crossing Grant.
They hit draft! find that drive core.
So what? Strux took the drive core? But why all the cloak and dagger?
I think I feel used, but I'm not sure for what. Drac, any ideas?
A few clan Jorgal is the worst, unbalanced, unreliable.
You think maybe Strux wants to build a bomb?
Or just sell it on Kadara? But then why hide it here?
I don't know, but I can't wait to find out.
This is serious. Political double-crosses involving enormous bombs piss me off. Drac, do me a favor and don't spill this to the Krogan yet. I want to talk to Mord and Strux face to face.
You got it.
Gil, I need you to send an ops crew to this location. They're picking up a remnant drive core.
Got it. Will do.
Sam, change the passcode on the door to this place and transmit it to Gil. Keep that tech safe. It might be the most powerful thing we've found.
Can't wait until I can take a shower. It does not smell nice in this suit.
Waste of water. What you need is a good old-fashioned Krogan dust bath. Bet those scavengers are roasting.
Been out to the sea about a rat yet?
Did I say you could speak to me? Hello, Nexus. You're back.
I am.
Strux tells me you went to get the drive core from my remnant ship,
That's true.
and that you sold it to scavengers who took it off-world to make a profit. For you and them?
Strux is the one you should be interrogating.
Stay out of Krogan affairs, Nexus. I'll interrogate who I want.
Are all Krogan terrible listeners?
Wait for it. Clan Nakmor is a joke. The losers of Chichanka and now the losers of Helios. Overlord Morda has lost the drive core, and our colony is doomed.
You're all talk, Jorgal Strux. I made this colony.
If there's an overlord, they should be from the oldest Krogan blood, Clan Jorgal. Watch, I'll rescue the drive core and make us so powerful that the Nexus will bow down to us. Except you can't, 'cause we have it.
Aw, Drac. I wanted to see how long before he hung himself.
What do you mean you have it?
I'll let the Pathfinder answer that.
I have it. But I took it from Strux's men, not the derelict.
I'm impressed, Strux. You're more cunning than most Clan Jorgal. Smarter, even.
Nakmor arrogance. My father lowered himself to join your clan because he admired your grandfather. He was laughed at, called not worth killing. But now I've bested you, Morda, and Clan Nakmor will pay with blood.
You put the colony at risk over a grudge you carried across dark space? You really aren't worth killing, Jorgal Strux. Get out. Take your goons with you. Now where is the drive core? Hand it over.
Just like that? Hand it over?
It's incredibly powerful. We'll use it to power the colony. This'll put us ahead by decades.
Or it could do the same for Prodromos.
If you keep that drive core, it's over between the Krogan and the Nexus forever.
You have to give us something for it. It's only right.
We did get shot at. A lot.
What about joining our colony with your outpost? Give us the drive core and we'll be friends. New Tuchanka and Nexus. Keep it, and you've created a sovereign Krogan nation. We don't abide by Nexus laws or owe you anything. Even peace.
Ryder, I must point out that historically, unchecked Krogan advancement has been the cause of war and disaster for many, even the Krogan.
Well?
Okay, Morta, let's work together. You can have the Remnant drive core.
And you can set up your outpost here, Nexus. We're all gonna be friends and prosper, right? You bet we are. Whenever you're ready, bring your outpost people here, and they'll be welcome.
This is a great day, Morta.
We'll contact Addison and give her the news. Good luck, Overlord Morta.
Pathfinder, this location is ideal for outpost placement. You can call an outpost via the beacon.
Rig ahead. We should shake the outlaws loose. Drive. Can't believe Morta had a change of heart.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. The ambient temperature is normal.
Where did you fought in the Krogan rebellion?
Hard to believe with my youthful good looks, I know.
No one came out of that war looking good.
Just the Asari. They tend to keep their hands clean.
Confirmed. Calling outpost.
You really did it. Almost a civil war, and you brought them back.
Director Addison, no personal appearance? Placing an outpost is a big deal.
Thank you, but no. I prefer climate control to these extremes. Thankfully, my ledgers don't care how they get filled. If I can retroactively call the Krogan colony an outpost, that's a win. But that practicality is not universal. Tan will hate this.
I'm not interested in opinions that don't see the value here.
Good, because there will be a lot of them. But not from me. This won't be our last outpost to find. But new Tachanka helps immeasurably. We can't rest for long, of course. There will always be a need. And there's another matter. A ceremonial one. A statement for the archives.
Is this really the time?
Pathfinder was always a symbol. Like outpost flags hanging in the commons, the people need a connection to reality on the ground. Address them, Pathfinder. What did this mean?
Thanks to the Krogan doing what Krogan do. Surviving despite and in spite of everything. We have another home. It's not tame, it's not safe, but it's bringing the dream back. New Tachanka.
One for the records, Pathfinder. Addison out.
Heat levels increasing. Environment check. Temperatures
get
are
out of
within
this heat
acceptable
zone.
parameters.
One of your people tried to enter our family.
Karista Chana, Andromeda
Tell him
Initiative.
if we catch him there again,
Here to
he's
oversee
losing a
operations
hand.
and attempt to repair relations between the Nexus and the Nakmor clan. It is a tremendous accomplishment, securing their cooperation.
We can't afford to be divided. We need to work together to survive.
I understand, and I promise to do everything I can to maintain relations.
How's the situation here?
Actually, I have a concern. There's a remnant architect in the area. You might have even seen it on your way in. If it detects us, or the Krogan, it's going to attack.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Ryder. In the meantime, if it comes down to a fight, we'll fight.
I should get...
Be well.
I don't think we'll last much longer in this.
Looks like a remnant.
We've got an architect!
Go for the legs.
More.
There, on its legs. Go for the head. Go for the head. Head's open. Now's our chance. Remnant reinforcements.
That's one.
Forget the armor. Target the legs.
Almost.
Quick, before it's off sensors. Forget the armor. Target the legs. Go for the head.
right away. Hit the legs. Head's the target.
Made some friends. Legs are weak. Almost there. Quick, run an interface. Next kit is yours, Drac. Won't help your people, but
I'll take that shot.
take as many as you need.
One of your people tried to enter our family
The architect is pacified.
there
It might
again,
come
he's
close,
losing
but
a
it won't
hand.
be a danger.
That's a relief. Thank you, Ryder.
I should get going.
Be well.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Giles said he wanted to see you.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
So, you've gained Ephra's trust. No easy feat.
I still don't think he likes me.
That's just his way. You should be more worried about the Rokar.
Ephra made it seem like you had experience with them.
I know their leader, Aksul. We studied together under the Moshai. But unlike me, he was a good student.
Then he knows about
He did.
Give me the short version.
Aksul. He spent a year in a forced labor camp before he managed to escape.
I can't imagine what he must have gone through.
He has scars that would give you an idea. When Aksul returned, he no longer cared about the Remnant, or anything, except destroying the Ket.
Why not join the Resistance?
Aksul's not the type to follow orders. And
so he formed the Rokar.
We didn't give them much thought. But since your people arrived, his cause has grown.
I convinced Ephra I'm not a threat. Maybe I can do the same with Aksul.
I admire your courage.
I have to try.
There's a recluse on Havarul who escaped with Aksul from the Ket. She might know how to contact him.
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director. Got no idea why Addison... He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
Pathfinder, the trap you set in the cargo bay, we got blip. I think something's in there.
Hi there. You must be the one eating all our cereal. Hey, it's okay. No one's going to eat you. You're the most adorable critter I've met in Andromeda so far. I should find you somewhere safer than our cargo bay. How about a nice warm cage in my quarters, and all the cereal you can eat? Guess everybody around here needs a home.
Suvi, that woman on the Nexus, she's a widow of one of my pilots.
Zoe's wife was lost out there. For a fellow pilot, one does the right thing.
Report from the Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
With all our outposts, they're spoiled for choice.
They might arrive in time to help with the first harvest. Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
It'd be good to bring something beautiful across galaxies.
Everyone in the initiative has their something beautiful. I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos, well, I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should go.
Why?
The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
Wow. You fight side by side and then she gives you the brush off?
It hurt. One big kick out of the nest. Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into Huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
He gave you a dream to work toward. He was good at that.
Who doesn't want to belong? Especially somewhere like the Initiative. So I gave the Initiative my all. Kept thinking of the niche I wanted. My rose garden. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not taking over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
I get that. We've all had a lot of disappointments lately.
You're doing well. For having no training, being your second isn't so bad. And if we find Meridian, maybe someday I'll have roses too.
Tracking a remnant architect.
The one we fought ended up in orbit? Amazing.
Anomaly detected. I'm picking up something. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Anomaly detected. I'm picking up something. Probe away. Anomaly found. Anomaly detected. Anomaly on sensors.
This is home. Our ancestors came from this system. From Havaru. It looks so small from here.
I'm picking up something. Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Anomaly detected. Anomaly detected. Probes launched. I found something. I'm picking up something.
Sending the nav point for Dar Palev. That's where the Mosha's team should be. It used to be an Angaran town. There'll be landing pads and good sightlines for a safe approach.
Anomaly on the sensors. Something big, possibly hostile, taking evasive action.
Wait, I don't think his...
Well, that's something you don't see back home.
Bringing us in.
It's full of life. Maybe there are golden worlds out here after all.
It is beautiful. But the wilds can also be deadly.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
None of these readings show any change. How could there not be a change? I heard the advisory that you'd...
The name's Ryder.
They say you want to help us. I wonder what you're prepared to do.
If it gets me on your good side.
That's reassuring. My name is Rochelle. I study our ancient cultural records for stellar phenomena. My goal is to find undiscovered colonies we lost contact with.
You think there might be Angara worlds you don't know about?
That's what I was trying to learn. Then this happened. I thought my home was destroyed, and all my research with it. I'm trying to recover my research data, but the wildlife won't let me near my old home.
Your work is too important to lose.
I'll provide my home's location. I'll remain in contact with you.
Tholdir! Targets eliminated! Ryder, Tholdir lives near here. She's our best lead to finding Aksul.
Think she'll talk to us?
It'll take some convincing, but... Cat! Protect Tholdir! Targets eliminated!
Rokar. They died fighting.
Aksul must have sent them to watch over Tholdir.
Don't come any closer.
Tholdir, we're here to help.
Don't touch me.
I just want to help.
The kid. I can't.
Hush now.
You sound like him.
You mean Exul?
He saved me.
Ishare, brave one.
Even in the end, she was devoted to him.
And Aksul's using that devotion to... I was hoping to keep her out of this. Come on.